My homie Molly used to stay 79th May. One of my best friends from back in the day. Down the street from Calumet, a school full of stones. He nicknamed me K-Rock, so there, leave me alone. Bulls jacket with his hat broke way off. Walked around the mall with his radio face off. Plus he had a spinner from his Dayton's in his hand. Keys in his hand. Reason again to let you know he's the man. Back when we rocked the leases, he had dreams of caprices. Drove by the teachers, even more by police. How he get the cash today? His father passed away. Left him with a little something. 16, he was stunting. I'll be sure, nigga, with the hair all wavy. Hit Lake Shore, girls go all crazy. Hit the freeway, go at least about 80. Want so much that summer, even had him a baby. See, back then, if you had a car, you was the Chi-Town version of Baby. And I was just a virgin of Baby. One of the reasons I looked up to him crazy. I used to love to play my demo tape when the system yanked. Felt like I was almost signed when the shit got cranked. We'd take a Saturday and just circle the mall. They had their Lincolns and Auroras, we was hurting them all. With the girls, a lot of flirting involved. But dog, fuck all that flirting, I'm trying to get in some draws. So, put me on with these hoes, homie. He told me don't rush to get grown. Drive slow, homie. Drive slow, homie. Drive slow. You never know, homie, about these hoes, homie. You need to pump your brakes and drive slow, homie.
What it do? I'm posted up in the parking lot, my trunk waving. The candy gloss is immaculate, it's simply amazing. The male bows poking wide on their candy lag. Trunk open, screens on, neon sleep with fit relax. I'm on a mission for dime pieces and sexy ladies. Allow me to introduce you to my CL Mercedes. It's a star-studded event when I valet park. Open up my mouth and sunlight illuminates the dark. You see them foes crawling, you see them springs falling. The disco ball in my mouth insinuates I'm ballin'. I'm leaning on the switch, sitting crooked in my slab. But I can still catch poppers if I drove a cab. A young Houston hard hitter, all about the Skrilla, riding some candy coated, crawling like a caterpillar. I'm tipping on them foes, I'm jamming on this group. I'm looking for them hoes, baby, what it do? Drive slow, homie. Turn your hazard lights on when you see them hoes.
Drive slow, homie.
If you're riding around the city with nowhere to go.
Drive slow, homie.
Live today, cause tomorrow, man, you never know.
You never know, homie. Might meet some hoes, homie. You need to pump your brakes and drive slow, homie. My car's like the movie, my car's like the crib. I got more TVs in here than where I live.
And that don't make no sense, but baby, I'm the shit. And everything I flick, you know what some says. I got the custom grill, I got the bravest rims, I got the ball of genetics, baby, this evidence. You see a player flicking, and how you ain't convinced that you should go and kiss it. Just a little bit. I wear my custom kings, I got my Jesus chain. My canaries is gleaming through my angel wings. They see me hoes acting like they seen a king. But that mean lean smoking on that finest Cali green. My wood grain oak, I'm riding on Vogues. My cylinder quiet, like tiptoes. I so O's, and this I know. When you see them hoes, little homie, drive slow, drive slow, drive slow.
Looking at life through my rear view, all the problems I had could be seen a lot clearer after time to pass. Known for living so fast, they wonder how I don't crash. With 220 on the dash and they constantly mashing. Why don't he slow down? They be constantly asking, but me in the fast lanes like metal and magnets. Now I ain't trying to say that this the way of the masses, but it's so hard to change a love this shit with a passion. Since me and C were cutting classes, showing our ass, shooting out in broad day in the middle of traffic. I remember selling crack faster than I could bag it. Just sharing my pad with you, shout I ain't bragging. Then Cap got light, motherfucker got blasted. Had a partner OD, and after this all happens, like the only thing that kept a pimp from crying and laughing. And the Lord smiled on me at the end of the madness. I never thought that I'd have made it this far rapping, for introducing the youth to what we now call trapping. Considered now classic. Who would have imagined me and Milano getting models for next year's fashion? So nowadays they can call me old fashioned, but it's way too much cat to see blue light flashing. So I guess the moral of this here class is life about who make it, not about who make it the fastest. Drive slow, homie. Drive slow.
Yeah. Drive slow, homie. You never know, homie. Might meet some hoes, homie. You need to pump your brakes and drive slow, homie. Drive slow, homie.
When the smoke clears, who's left standing? Because we got a few things to talk about. Give me a quick second. Yeah, because you could run down and check your local regular niggas that's doing shit. They ain't about to give you my point of view.
The world thinks there are...
Searching for words, a lone wolf immersed in the herds of lamb chowder, tan powder from the first to the third. Demand power when the merchants are served, would only wait and flood them with gram showers when the thirst is emerged. Just like I'm here to live my life as a sin. I'm only human in class, the only student, so I'm writing within. No need for pen, no need for piece of paper. I need to win, I need to weed and vapor. Leaf flouted in Anita Baker. Annihilation after hibernation. Hunger pains after the priorations, praying under condensation. The thunder came amongst the sod of Satan. The sun is changing and the flies blazing patient and my time is racing. And I rely on intuition, but we stand in the demand and our supply is insufficient. What we do, expand the grams and cut the ties with inefficient. What that bring, hand in hands for the enterprising was the mission. There's a jungle in the streets outside, no man is safe. There were hundreds of police outside, we can't escape, we dying. Can't relate, but we try it and can't erase. Forgive and not forget that we strive and stand with faith, but it's hard. I write my life in every single song. If you relate, then you can sing along. Strive and stand with faith, but it's hard. Write my life in every single song. If you relate, then you can sing along. Oh my God. You see that Jonesy motherfucker that just ran out of here? That's real paper right there. That's real clientele. Try 800. There's something wrong with your shoulders or something. Lost in my thoughts, alive soul, lost in the cause. My guys know, pie soul that a portion of cost. It's mind cold, but that's the cost of a boss. He lies froze, he's firing eyes closed with no remorse for the loss. It's like he's here to live his life as a sin. He's only human, his past conform to lose until he rightfully wins. No need to boast, no need to feed the fakers. Remain dope beside the needle takers. The coat whiter than a sheet of paper. This dedication after desperation. To the clouds, our only destination. Living without expiration. We got the gift without an explanation. Try and spot him at his resting line and dot him like an exclamation. And I rely on intuition, but we stand in the demand and our supply is insufficient. What we do, expand the grams and cut the ties with inefficient. Whatever, it's hand in hands for the enterprise and what's the mission? There's a jungle in the streets outside, no man is safe. There were hundreds of police outside, we can't escape, we dying. Can't relate, but we try it and can't erase. Forgive and not forgive, that we strive and stand with faith, but it's hard. I write my life in every single song. If you relate, then you can sing along. Strive and stand with faith, but it's hard. Write my life in every single song. If you relate, then you can sing along. There's a jungle in the streets outside, no man is safe. There were hundreds of police outside, we can't escape, we dying. Can't relate, but we try it and can't erase. Forgive and not forgive, that we strive and stand with faith, but it's hard. I write my life in every single song. If you relate, then you can sing along. Strive and stand with faith, but it's hard. Write my life in every single song. If you relate, then you can sing along.
All right, now I'm in here. I let that shit play out, let the glitches and shit play out real fast. Jesus Christ, Autumn. One kid had to go to school, the other one didn't. So you can just imagine what's going on in my house right now. Autumn, would you just put, what do you have to do? You going? So, oh my God. See you later. Go ahead, Autumn. Before you step on something, go ahead. Sheesh. So let me give my assessments on the fights that I was appreciative of watching, right? The ones that I saw. And the one I didn't see, right? So David Benavidez. David Benavidez looked really good at 175 as boxing anyway. I don't think his body got acclimated to that size yet. I'm looking at the guy that he was fighting. That's a really big, that was a really big guy, man. Like the way that he rehydrated, different level. I'm looking at certain shit, but yeah, David David proved that he has another level that he can go to, and he's really like that. But as far like he was big for 168, we were saying, because he looked shit. Maybe it was just that guy, but he looked a little medium, a little small to that guy. That guy didn't catch him with a lot of clean shots, but David looked like he was bruised up from he was in a war and he pretty much beat the shit out of that guy. That is a fact. He pretty much beat the shit out of that guy. Whole fight. He just, he looked kind of small. Find that guy, but I think he can make. I think he definitely said he said something about going back down to 168. He has no problem with that. He's still the interim champ and supposed. I wouldn't say mandatory, but next in line when it comes to WBC to fight Canelo. Just is he going to fight him? Because going up there ain't gonna be no belts. There are no belts free where he's going. Yeah, yeah, he was hitting him with some shots. Like I just thought that he just looked kind of small. I thought his body would fill out a little bit more, but his body ain't. Maybe a couple more fights at that weight class and his body will rehydrate, or that's just the way he looks, and you just going to have to deal with it. Like he has knockout power. He has big punch power. He has combination power. He has speed. He was moving his head and everything. After he got caught a couple times, he was on the defense. He had the guards up. Like, yeah, he surprised me at 175, just period. You know, I was hoping that he was going to be able to get homie up out of there, but, you know, that was a tough, durable guy. Definitely a tough, durable guy. Let's just check the highlights on, you know, I don't own anything. This is for educational purposes, but I just want people to see, like, to me, how he looked. And he still got the win, you know what I'm saying? I thought, like, because homie just, like, you look at the two guys right now, right? They even have David Benavidez close to the screen and blown up a little bit more because they waited at the same. He was 2 inches taller than David, but it looked different.
A couple of inches shorter, but the reach is 1 inch lower, but Benavidez brings relentless pressure and combination punches.
So even here is going to be good, gentlemen. You got my instructions in the back. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands. Touch them up. Back to your corner, gentlemen.
The Monsters debut at light heavyweight. They sparred 5 years ago, and in those sparring sessions, Benavidez said, hey, I checked that chin, and I'm going to do it again.
There it is. Right on cue.
High stakes matchup. Winner could very much be in line for a shot at the undisputed title that will be determined in October. Dimitri, where Artur Beterbiev and Dimitri Bivol will go at it.
He just, again. Even though he was able, you know,
running, right? Yeah, of course. I mean,
if you see, you know, just to me, he looks, you know, even though he was a lot light on his feet, the power seemed to be there, homie, the speed. Homie was not trying to get hit. But he just couldn't stay out of the way of them punches.
Young 27.
Oh, and there's a jabs from Bozdik as Benavidez resets.
Yeah, and here's Benavidez. That little jump hook right there on the top of the head of Bozdik. And he tried to do that.
Nice jab by Bozdik, but now he's getting tagged by the combination of Benavidez. Benavidez going to the body, and again, Benavidez so accurate, so precise, lands a jolting left uppercut on the inside. There's another left hook to the body, a right hand. Oh, the blitzing combinations of Benavidez. Beautiful left hand.
Brain punches, uppercuts.
Yeah. That left hand that he hit that dude with, that left hand that he just hit homie with, that was a big left hand. Homie ate that, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. There's going to be some guys up there that can take them shots. Homie ate that goddamn shot, bro. That shit was different. Word. It's only a few minutes.
And then move to the side. Don't walk straight back because
a thudding three-piece combo. You know, Bozdik is throwing way more punches, landing more punches in this round, but there's a right hand. Eye-catching shot from Benavidez, but Benavidez's output, let's see if it continues to grow as we go to round number 8.
He was slipping shit. You know, bringing out the bag, you know, but
like the aggressive Benavidez.
That's a big fucking dude, man.
Does a lot more.
I wonder what it is.
Alexander Bozdik taking those two jabs.
I think Bozdik is kind of passing up a nice opportunity here.
So now Benavidez putting the pressure on, walking down Bozdik. 25 seconds left.
All those were clean.
That was a great left hook.
Like, if that was at 168, them people would have been looking to get up out of there.
Able to absorb his punches.
You know, he'll really be able to showcase his skill set at 175, you know, because everybody just going to be falling over and killing over very quick.
Definitely not the same, but again, here's Benavidez walking forward, body shots.
Not as good as cutting off the ring, never been his strong suit, but and eats a couple of shots there from Bozdik, but he lands a nice short right and a beautiful left to the body by Benavidez. And again, the counter by Bozdik. Now Bozdik doesn't have the pop.
Oh, good right hand by both of them.
Hell of a job, guys.
Now, see, now, David looked like how the other nigga's supposed to be looking. That's how David's looking. He looked like the other nigga's supposed to be looking. You know what I'm saying? But if you didn't know that, you wouldn't know that he won that fight easily. He won that fight easily, hands down. Walked the dude down, controlled the ring. He did everything. He did everything. Him having another fight. I think me and AC was talking to me about. He was saying that maybe Anthony Yardy at 175 if he can't get anything at 168, because anything at 168 that's not Canelo or David Morrell or Edgar Berlanga, no need for you to be there, because them guys can't beat you. They don't want to fight you. Somebody's going to get in there for a payday and get killed. So I would only come back for Nello. I think Morrell's at 175 now. I think guys are sitting pretty good at 175. And the division's on hold. Sorry, but the division's on hold just like that. There's undisputed fights that's supposed to take place, and they're gonna have it finally. Taking forever, but we're finally gonna get that fight in the next couple of months. Hopefully, if Beterbiev can recover from his injury. So let's go to this. Right here. With Pulio, right? Okay. I don't know if it was an upset or we just thought that maybe it was time for Gary Antoine Russell to take that next big step. And this fight was for the WBC interim. So there's a lot of implication that was on this fight, that if Devin stays at this weight class, or if he defends his belt coming up, which they have a purse bid coming for, this person will be elevated, or probably going to fight maybe either Sandor Martin or something for the belt. So there was a lot on this, and Julio was crafty. When it came to it, he outclassed Gary Antoine Russell. He outclassed him. He was able to withstand the power. He was able to stay away from shots. He could fight on the inside, use a jab. He just had and then he had Gary Antoine second guessing himself in there a little bit. And I was talking to somebody else, and he wasn't listening a whole lot. He was not listening to Mr. Gary Russell like he should have. He wasn't. Not to the end, and then it was kind of hard. But he took the win. He's in a good spot right now. Even though, because he was already champion before he was stripped. Now he's worked his way back into title contention. And Devin, if you do not, you got something, because if you fight Sandor Martin, this guy's he's next up. How much longer? And you do not want to come in there weight drain against this guy. It'll be the same thing we seen against motherfucking Ryan Garcia. So on to probably the biggest upset of the night. And then once I was thinking about it, and maybe we was gassed on Sabril because he was just doing what he was supposed to do. But Sabril Matias loses to Liam Paro. I think it's a rematch clause. And he loses at home. So you lose. If there's a rematch clause, the next fight will be where Liam Paro is from. So you're going to lose the A side and everything on this one. Being a little too cocky. Thought you was going to be able to walk him down, knock him out. Liam Paro came in. We was joking about it earlier that day. Said Liam Paro was going to have to fight a perfect fight. We've never seen him do that for 12 rounds. Damn if he didn't do it. And claim the IBF 140-pound championship. Mm-hmm. Looks good around his waist. Now, all that means is that you got to come back. You got to come back ready to fight now, brother. If you were starting to feel that Eddie Hearn was he signed you, but he really went behind you, you definitely got to come out and show and prove now. Because Liam Paro, I don't know much about him, but I do know this: he stepped into the boogeyman's cave, whooped the boogeyman, and walked up out of there. And he's not even going to be the boogeyman of the division. That's going to go to somebody else. But he just beat the supposedly boogeyman. So now everything that everybody was saying about Sabrina Matias, Tio's he's gonna be justified in what he was saying. He's gonna be a little upset that it was Liam Power and not him. But you should have took that fight instead of fighting now. And I get to fights coming up in a little bit. But Liam Paro, remember the name. Now let's go to the biggest main thing of the night, right? Everybody who thought Frank Martin was gonna be the tank stopper. Actually, Ghostbusters showed up. The busted ghost, put him in that little drop and dropped him over in the machine. Ghost has been put away. Now, Frank Martin, there's gonna be some things that I think about Frank Martin. Yeah, Frank, you just got you a good payday. You just came up. You got your name out there. Big promotion, big fight. Great card, good night. You fought a superstar in boxing. Where do you go from here? Do you continue? Like, do you switch up on Earl, or do you switch up on and get you another trainer? Because to me, this right here was not cool at all. To know y'all was in camp a few months ago, he was helping you for your fight. Y'all was in camp. And then after the bombshell drop of Earl Spence and Derrick James in the money situation, Ryan Garcia flipped on Earl. Now, Ryan Garcia is, are you serious? Ryan Garcia, a Golden Boy fighter, at the fight that was drinking big, is up on the ring apron laughing with Tank. With a shirt saying Tank's #1 fan, rematch me, bitch, on the back. Now, Tank had so much information on Frank that he knew what was going on. This ain't even a good way of hiding it, of how Tank knew what the fuck was going on. And Derrick James did not want to be heated. He ain't want to do no interview. He ain't nothing. Derrick just wanted to make sure he got paid and he up out of there. So when it comes to Frank Martin, right? Frank, you got done dirty. People was like, you think Frank really going? He's just doing that just for a check? Let's see. Dehydrated himself to the point of no return. Went up in there, had a good game plan, but eventually you got tired, like you said, from doing all that movement, and you've never been a fighter that lived on his back foot. That ain't your game, ain't your MO. So you're doing something you've never done. 1, 2, you're dehydrated. 3, I watched you in the back. You did no warming up. You didn't move. You just laid there and didn't want to do any excess movement. Because to me, that said, you're tired. You're just trying to make sure that you get as much rest as possible. And see, Tank beat. See, a lot of people don't know. I explained it to my guy. Tank beat this guy before the bell run. Big fights like this, man, is mind games before. It ain't just the shit that happens in front of us. It's the shit behind the scenes, the sneaky shit. I know you can't drink no water because you cutting weight. So you couldn't even drink water like that 2 days before the press conference because you still cutting weight. And you don't have any fat, Frank. It's all muscle. So, and the longer you stay at that weight class trying to cut that weight, the worse off you be. So you could have took that Shakur fight and then went ahead and moved up. It would have been, it might not have been a bigger payday, but it still would have been a title shot. So we went in there, you got paid, you drained yourself. Hope you recover very well. You got knocked the fuck out. Hope you be able to recover from that. And now you just got to know, like, are you thinking, did Derek do everything to prepare me for this fight, or did he just do enough just to get me through? And if you feel that he did, you keep rocking with him, because on the flip side, you got your promoter who's beefing with your trainer, and he definitely got a longer, better relationship than you have with him. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel that Earl put you in the best position, or was he there just to make sure he get that good check out of that Tank fight, being that promoter? Because it's a bigger check fighting Tank than Shakur for everybody. Damn sure is. So, Frank Martin, just a few things to think about in your upcoming ventures and endeavors. Do you want to find you another promoter? Do you want to be part of this league that they're trying to? Are you one of those fighters that shit to the ring? You should throw your hat in the ring for that? Or do you stay with your promoter, right, and get you a new trainer? Or do you get you a new promoter and keep the same trainer? Because, oh, y'all give me a second. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. I had to get my son off the bus. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Now, back to what I was saying about Frank. Frank, you got some thinking to do. You got some time, and you got some, maybe go on a mini shopping spree because you don't know the next time you're gonna fight. Go buy you some, go buy you something for a piece of land, buy you something for whatever. But figure it out because now you've entered the realm of a little bit of the big league. You one of the guys that fought one of the guys. You're black. It's a good learning experience. You know you can crack. And not everybody's gonna be able to beat you. So go ahead and move up in your weight class. Probably 140. You're a big muscular guy. Probably 140. You'll fit in good up there. Till next time, man, because this was fun. I want to just come up here real fast. Once the smoke clears, all the shit everybody been talking, all the analysts, all the predictions, who you was with, who you wasn't. After this weekend, can you look yourself in the mirror and be like, I can live with what I said? That's just me. But as always, man, keep rolling up and stay smoking, man. And please, don't let that smoke go over your head.